Hi, my name is Glenn Murphy. Today we are going to look at some of the features of WATS, which was developed by myself in collaboration with Dr. Reen Visser from the University of Canterbury. WATS was designed and built with the help of funding from Forest Growers Research Limited. Its target audience is small forest growers. They can easily use WATS to determine the net revenue that might be obtained from harvesting their woodlot. WATS can also be used to determine how sensitive net revenue is to some key variables. WATS provides semi-specific costs and returns from harvesting a woodlot located in New Zealand and described by the woodlot owner. It is web-based and located on the Forest Growers Researchers website under the Calculators section. It's designed to run on desktop and mobile platforms such as tablets and smartphones. It's compatible with Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Microsoft Edge, and Safari web browsers, but it's not compatible with the legacy Internet Explorer browser. Let's step our way through WATS now using a woodlot located in the Bay of Plenty. The address for the woodlot is 1188 Manawahey Road. We're going to call it Demo. It's located in the central North Island. It has an area of 31 hectares, and the distance from the public road to the edge of the woodlot is 420 metres. A new access road doesn't have to be built to the edge of the woodlot, and the terrain is fairly easy. It's about 4/5 or about 80% flat and 1/5 or about 20% moderate. Pre-harvest inventory assessment had already been carried out for this woodlot. There were 2 grades of pruned domestic saw logs, 4 grades of export logs, and 1 grade of domestic pulp logs. And the information that was available was the expected yield in tonnes per hectare for each of the different grades of logs, and the price in dollars per tonne for each of those grades of logs. Let's get started. We go to the FGR website and click on the Calculators button at the top of the screen, and then we click on the Woodlot Analysis Tool button. First taken to an instructions page. This is followed by a woodlot location page, a woodlot details page, a log grade and yield page, a costs page, and a woodlot summary page. There is also a handy JAS to tonne price conversion tool. The instructions page suggests that you have available the woodlot details and yield data that I've just described. It also suggests that you read the WATS User's Guide, which is located above the instructions page. Now click on the Start button. The location page is where you use a Google Maps interface to locate the access point to your woodlot. It must be on a public road. We type in the address for the woodlot. In this demonstration, it is 1188 Manawahey Road. We zoom in or out as needed. And then drag the red pin to the access point. Now click on the Woodlot Details button. On the Details page, we provide a description of the woodlot. We first enter a name. We next select the zone in which the woodlot is located. New Zealand is split into 7 zones. The zone information is linked to indicative harvesting, roading and planning cost data. We select Central North Island. Next we enter the net stocked woodlot area. Then the distance from the public road access point to the edge of the woodlot. Then we select if a new access road has to be constructed. And then finally, for this page, we describe the terrain mix in terms of fifths. Now we move on to the logs page. On the logs page, we will be entering information about the log grades that are likely to be harvested from the woodlot. This includes the expected yields and the expected wharf gate or mill gate prices for the logs. In our demonstration woodlot, this information came from a pre-harvest inventory assessment. If an assessment has not been carried out, one of the growth and yield calculators on the FGR website could be used to obtain the yield information. There are also a number of New Zealand websites that provide recent log price data. Log grades are selected from a drop-down list. After these have been selected, we will enter expected yields. These will be followed by expected prices. Gross return for each log grade is calculated for the whole woodlot and is shown in the right-hand column. Total volume expected from harvesting the woodlot and total gross returns are shown at the bottom of the page. We can now move on to look at the costs page. All costs shown are calculated automatically based on earlier user inputs. Costs are calculated for planning the woodlot harvesting operation, construction and maintenance of roads and landings, transporting machinery onto the site, harvesting the woodlot, cartage of wood to mill and ports, a harvest management fee, and other costs such as weighbridge fees, cleanup costs, etc. The user can override individual calculated costs if she has better information. Costs used in the woodlot analysis tool will be updated as new information becomes available. From the cost page, we move to the summary page. Here we have a summary of total gross returns, total costs, and net returns from harvesting the woodlot. Net returns are also expressed on a per hectare and per tonne basis. A pessimistic to optimistic range in net returns is also provided. These are based on the assumptions that log prices could be up or down by 5% and costs up or down by 15%. The print button provides another on-screen summary of the inputs to and outputs from WATS. It also allows the user to select printer settings such as printing on a physical printer or printing to a saved PDF file. If you don't want a physical or digital print output, just click on the Cancel button. Now that we've finished analysing the demo woodlot, we can either leave WATS or we can click on the Reset button if we want to analyse potential net returns from another woodlot. The Reset button clears all data and takes us back to the instructions page. That was a quick overview of some of the features of WATS and how it can be used to analyse net returns from harvesting woodlots. In the book, How to Market and Harvest Your Forest Woodlot for Profit, which is freely available on the FGR website, you will find 2 more case studies on how to use WATS. The demonstration woodlot had a predicted net revenue of over $70,000 per hectare. This would be a very good return for the woodlot owner. In the next video in this series, we will look at the sensitivity of net revenue to some key harvesting and marketing variables. We will also learn how to use some additional features of WATS, such as the JAS volume conversion tool. Thank you for watching video 14 on how to market and harvest your woodlot for profit. If you have any questions, please direct these to the email link shown below.